Okay, welcome back everybody. We're inside of MyFitnessPal. It might look a little different for you if you are using the app. I've logged in on my computer. So the menu will be the same. Right now my caloric range is set to 2,350. Let me go back up here and close that and that and that. So remember, my maintenance was 2,779 and my cutting calorie is 2,279. So that's what we're going to do. I need to change my goal. So what we're going to do is go into goals, right there. We're going to edit our calories, carbs, fats, proteins. Okay, so what was our number? 2,279, 2,279 calories. 2,279. Now my macros, my carbs, fats, and proteins, those should realign themselves based on these percentages. These percentages represent how much of a percentage each food group, each macronutrient group represents itself in my diet throughout the day. So 171 grams of carbs, 89 grams of fat, and 199 grams of protein. That gives me a 35, 35, 30% split for a total of 100% nutrients. And now all that is still relative to my caloric intake budget of 2,279, which means I can eat whatever I want as long as I track my food, I weigh it out, I know exactly how much I'm eating, and I don't go over this number. I'm good to go. But these numbers here are going to keep us reined in, so we can't just eat beef Triscuit and high-fat bacon all day because we can't have more than 89 grams of fat. You know, you can't have a cheese pizza. It's going to put you over 89 grams of fat, probably over 171 carbs. So it starts to get a little precarious. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go back. I'm going to use this low-carb setting because that's what I suggested for yourself if you're going to lose body fat, if you're trying to lose fat. And this is your low carb day, so 228 grams of protein. Now this is for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this, set by grams. Okay. 220 what? 228. So 228. Fat 101 and carbs 114. 101. So notice 171 is now 114. There we go. It gives me updated calorie goal of 2385. And this suggested 2279. So I'm still a little high. So you can see that just by messing with the macros instead of by this calorie range changed my caloric intake for the day. My original calorie goal right there. So you're gonna have to decide, do you want to set macros or do you want to follow calories? Now I would just suggest following calories. So we're gonna hit that. Okay, so we're gonna go back and show you how to do that. 2279. 2279. Okay. Now for fat loss, we want less carbohydrates on our low carb day. We're just going to make this our own custom low carb day. And we're going to have a 40-40-20 split here. More protein, more fat, and more carbs. Or less carbs than the other two. We could actually go a little bit lower in the protein. That is a lot of protein. So I'm going to go 35. So 199, that's perfect. So because you really want to intake, remember, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight that you'd like to maintain. Think about having wood, lumber for a remodel. You need lumber to remodel your house. So you need protein to remodel your body. Okay? We don't need too much. We just need enough to keep the metabolic fire going. Now, fat is good for you, especially if you use the good fats. And it will give you energy like you have never seen. And the carbs, don't be afraid of carbs. So I went 35 there. I'm going to go 40 there. I'm going to do a 25 here. Okay? You can have carbs. You need carbs. Carbs are good. Fruit, vegetables. So we don't want to shy away from that, okay? We just want to eat good carbs. So you have to be choosy. You have to pick good ones. That's 100%, 2279. Okay, check. So I'm going to hit save. You have to make sure you have to hit save. Otherwise, if you exit your goal screen, it's going to lose everything you did. Okay, so now if I was entering food, you would see all that data here. Another thing, it can let you enter how many workouts you do and how much you worked out and how many calories you burned. I don't ever mess with that. I want to keep all my food here, and I keep the workouts separate. And if you do that and you keep your workouts separate from your caloric intake of your food, and you're guaranteed to have better results because you won't sabotage yourself and overestimate on how many calories you burn during your workout. Just focus on this number, 2279. So now when you go to your homepage, it's going to say calorie range right here, 2279. And then you can add your food as you go, and it's going to track that for you. So you hit add food. Now if you're on a phone, you can scan a barcode, or you can type in what it is you want. So for example, let's go chicken thighs. So I eat those a lot. Oops, can't spell. Chicken thigh. Chicken thigh, 1 cup, 135 calories. Chicken thigh, 4 ounces, 130 calories. Chicken thigh, 1 small, 135 calories. Chicken thigh, skinless, half a cup, 110 calories. So you can already sort of start to get an idea about how many calories you're going to get from, okay, right here, 1 thigh, 135 calories. So you can just kind of assume if you don't weigh chicken, 1 cup, 135 calories, that's probably 1 thigh. So you can pick the one that's most appropriate for what you're doing. Now, if you have a food scale, by all means, you want to chop your food and do that, use it. But you'll get more out of this if you're really honest with yourself. Use your measurements. Look on the back of a box and see the serving size. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the food diary. I'll go back here a couple days. I didn't track this weekend. I took the weekend off. You got to take some time off once in a while. Okay, here we go. Thursday, September 16th. There's all my food I tracked. See, it gets your carbs, your fats, your proteins, your salt, your sugar. Let's go down here. I had a pretty fat lunch. 980 calories, 71 carbs, 55 grams of fat, 55 grams of protein. Way too much salt because I had beef. Then it gives you your total, like this. Total calories, total carbs, total fats, total protein, total sodium. I was a little high. As you can see, negative 527, so I had too much salt that day. Now, calories, I had 561, so I didn't even meet my calorie goal for that day, which was 2350. 14 carbs left, that was negligible. 15 grams of fat left, 90 grams of protein left. I guess that was that for the day. So you're going to have days like that, okay? I don't track water consumption because I drink water all day, and that's cool. It gives you a nice split. So see, fat, 38%, carbs, 36%, protein, 26%. So when you go back to your goal page and you see that percentage, that is what it's talking about. What is the percentage of your food for that day? There's a lot of food in here too you can add. It's a remarkable app. It's very good, and it will keep track of your weight loss journey, and it will graph it for you, and that's very handy. So there you have it. You go to tdeecalculator.net and then use MyFitnessPal. Now I buy the premium membership to MyFitnessPal so I can track all of my food, and I can see my I can see all the data. Okay, so that's important. So it is worth it to pay for the premium. You can use it without it, but you can't get all of the settings. So that's all I got for you. I hope that helps. This is how you lose weight. If you want to get shredded, if you want to lose body fat, if you want to change your physique, you have to control your calories. You have to control what you eat. Every single bite has to matter. You can't just go eat. You can't drink like a jerk. Can't go eat 2 pizzas. And even on your cheat days, you have to consider, did I earn a cheat day? Did I work out? Did I kick ass? Did I earn this cheesecake or whatever I'm going to go cheat on? If you dieted great all week, and on a Saturday you want to have 1 serving of frozen yogurt or a little 100-calorie cup of ice cream, go for it. If you're tracking your calories, the cool thing is you know exactly how much ice cream you can eat. Those little vanilla strawberry swirl ice cream cups, 100 calories. Now the sugar, it's it wasn't too bad. There's way worse stuff you could eat. So be careful. Look at calories when you go to restaurants. Look at when you go to like fast food. You got to really think, what the hell can I eat at this place? What is there to eat? And you're gonna have to make sacrifices, because to do this, you're not going to be doing what everyone else is doing. Everyone else is going to be doing the exact opposite, and that means they're not going to care about what they're eating, because they don't care about what goes into the mouth. And that's a reflection in the body, because the body is a reflection of the mental state, because the mind is primary in everything you do. So if you want to focus on fat loss and change your body, you have to focus on nutrition, and you have to make that your priority. Working out is only half the equation. The workouts will help you shape your muscles and make your bones stronger, which will add to how you look. And how you look will be a result of how you train. So you have to train in a method, and you have to eat for a goal. Okay? So don't just fast blindly. Don't just follow keto because it says keto. Don't just drink shakes. And don't just not eat, because that doesn't work either. Because if you don't eat your maintenance, remember mine was 2279. If you don't eat enough, you won't grow, and your body will shut down, because you're not getting enough food, and then your body's going to store fat. That's why your body won't lose weight once you get to a certain point of not eating. However, intermittent fasting is a very powerful tool to combine with this. So stop eating at 8:30, 16 hours go by, you sleep half of that. At 12:30 the next day, then you eat your first meal, just as you would normally, and you have your 8-hour eating window, and then you follow your caloric intake for the day. Track everything and eat it. Not only are you eating under macros, and you're following your macros and your nutrition plan, but now you're fasting for an extended period of time, which is giving your body more time to lower your insulin, more time to lower your blood glucose, more time to get through your readily available blood sugar, get down through the kidneys, and then what? You wake up, you're catabolic, you're fat burning. Hell yeah. So you can accelerate your fat burning by doing this and intermittent fasting. And then like I showed you earlier on this first page, oh, sorry, that's not touchscreen. Moderate carb and lower carb, high carb. So you could carb cycle. So on days you work out, you have more. On days you don't, you have less. That kind of technique can really help you add some extra oomph into your workouts. And then on the days you don't work out, you don't need that energy. So you're going to get really good at regulating your body's energy, okay? And you have to. It's the only way you can change your body. And it starts up here and in the kitchen. All right, good luck. If you have any questions, email me, brant@jimfirebrand.com. I'll see you soon.